All right. Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto. In today's content, we'll take a look at BTC. We'll talk about BTC on the macro scale and what type of price action we could be anticipating over the next like a few weeks, month, or even like a few years. All right, because we just got a $20,000 monthly candle, even though the monthly hasn't closed yet. But it is about like $18,700 as of now. So if we close, just about like 63, give or take, right? It'll be a $20,000 monthly candle. Why it matters? Because 18 months ago when BTC was under $20,000, right? Most people were waiting for what? The herd was waiting for 10K, 5K, 3K, and all that good stuff. And as of now, it is giving us a $20,000 monthly body candle. And at some point, we will be getting like, let's say $10,000 weekly candle, or even like a $10,000 daily candle. And we discussed all of that when BTC was at 16K to 19K area. We said clearly it won't matter once we break out above all-time high and start to be trading around like a 150K, 180K. You're gonna be like, what I was thinking, waiting to buy BTC at 15K, or like waiting to buy BTC at 14K, or even 10K when BTC was around like a 18, 19K. Okay, so hopefully most of the herd, right, they basically learn from their mistake and not be cocky with BTC. No one masters the market. You're never gonna be right all the time, but sometimes you just have to respect these indicators, have to respect the macro directional trend, even though you're not gonna be right all the time, but at the same time, you at least going to be following the macro directional trend and all that good stuff. Okay, so we're not going to be here trying to explain what bears have missed and all that good stuff. We're just going to focus on our macro directional trend. Okay, so on the monthly basis and all that good stuff, right? As we said over the last few months, we said our key indicator or our key level of resistance on a quarterly basis, right? It is going to be 45.5, 46.5. Okay, I'm just gonna have to repeat it because some of you guys new to our channel and all that good stuff. Okay, so BTC broke out above the macro resistance. Now it is attacking the next level of macro resistance around like 61K, give or take. No, just about like a 60K, right? 59 to 60K. So a close above 61.5 on a monthly basis could basically be a big catalyst for the next like a few months, right? Of course, we're not gonna get like a straight 12-month bullish monthly candles. I don't think we will, but we could, right? So but closing above 61K for in February could basically mean a lot, right, over the next like a few quarters and all that good stuff. So $20,000 monthly candle, guys, it is a big deal. I don't think we had one before. Even right here after we broke out above 30K, we did not get a $20,000 monthly candle, right? The breakout right here back in January 2023 was only a $6,500 monthly candle. Right now we're talking about like a $20,000 monthly candle, and over the next few months we could be even getting like $10,000 daily candle, right? Once we break out above 100K and all that good stuff, breaking out 10% and all that, right? So got to be mentally ready for all those big moves over the next like a few months, right? So if we just take a look at the quarterly, once again, the quarterly all sign, okay, are pointing to the upside. We just we could potentially close above 60K or even 50K just on the quarterly. We still got like another month to go, but we just need to close above 58K. We don't have to close above above all-time high before before Q2, right? So be aware, we could get a lot of volatility over the next like 30 days going into the halving and all that good stuff. But the main thing, remember, it is just to close above 45.5. The secondary resistance 58K. That'd be great if we close above 60. That would basically set the deal, seal the deal, and then basically could set the next stage for the, you know, for the bulls and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's take a look at the 6-month cycle. So the 6-month cycle, as you can see, that's the current 6-month cycle could be the highest 6-month close if we just close above 46k, right? So we still got like 4 months to go to close the 6-month cycle. I know it is too early, but at the same time, when we had the 84% breakout in Q1, Q1 and Q2 2023, bears were still looking for lower prices, right? And we could get, you know, potentially 100% move, you know, in the first half of 2024, meaning like we could even pump all the way up to 80k before, you know, end of the first half of 2024. So be aware of it, okay? Market is extremely volatile and all that good stuff, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at BTC on a weekly basis, right? So on the weekly, we haven't had yet a $10,000 weekly candle. So if we close just about like, right now it is just about like a, you know, $9,600. So if we close, you know, just about like a 61.7, 61.8 before the week, you know, by the weekly close, we will get a $10,000 monthly close, potentially the first time. I haven't seen one. The closest one we had was the one right here back in February 2021, right? Exactly between the week of February 8th, right? We had a $9,780 bullish candle, and I think that was the biggest one, right? So that was the biggest one, right? To the upside, of course, right? So this one could be the second biggest one, right? In terms of like a points, not in terms of like a percentage, right? Because it is only 18%, right? The March 2023 breakout was nearly like 27%, so still bigger than our current monthly, you know, our current weekly breakout, okay? Even though the monthly is a $20,000 point, right? So we'll see if we're going to get a $10,000 weekly candle and a $20,000 monthly candle, and potentially going to continue the trend over the next like a few months and all that good stuff, right? So the weekly, it is still looking pretty good, nothing crazy, okay? So the weekly 21, it is just about like a 42.9k, right? 42k, right? 42 to a 43k area, give or take. So that's going to be the macro support over the next like a few months. I just don't know when we're going to be retesting it, right? I'm not saying we will never retest it. At some point we will retest the weekly 21 EMA. So bulls, you guys just have to be mentally ready once we retest the weekly 21 EMA over the next like a few you know, over the next like a few months, okay? So now let's take a look at BTC really quickly in terms of like an Elliott wave. In terms of Elliott wave, we nailed the we nailed the downtrend, okay, with the 5-way structure W, X, Y, X, Z. So I'm not going to go back through it and all that good stuff, okay? We discussed it back in late 2022. After a 5-way structure, what you're looking for, another impulsive move to the upside, right? And what type of impulsiveness are we looking for? We're looking for another 5-way structure. We discussed our wave 2 being a flat correction, expanded, broke the top, broke the bottom, literally, right? And we're looking for our wave 3 to the upside with a 1.618 extension, okay? So after that, we'll basically discuss our wave 4. We don't know, excuse me. We don't know what type of structure we will get, but we will just draw a pattern and then we will do something like that, okay? Our directional trend to the upside for wave 3 going to be 1.618 extension. Nothing new, just repeating the same thing, okay? This way we know exactly what we're looking for, right? Directionally, okay, $80,000, right? Give or take, right? Within the next like a few months. It definitely can do it even like a next month, okay? If we get a $18,000 to $20,000 pump this month, it means that we could get another $18,000 to $20,000 breakout above all-time high next month. Because BTC doesn't basically waste time near all-time high, right? If you take a look at it let's go ahead and take a look at it on the BLX. Right here, during the last bull market, we didn't waste any time on a monthly basis, right? We just broke out like nearly 47%. As now we got the monthly body candle closing above the above all-time high in terms of like a closing basis, right? As now we close above it, we just went ballistic. Okay, let's take a look at what happened back in 2017, right? As now we got a body candle, right here, closing above it, we just went ballistic. Okay, so you could say like, hey, back in 2017, right, we spent like nearly 2 months, okay, trying to break all-time high. Excuse me, needed to cough, right? That is possible. Okay, I'm not saying it cannot basically spend like a 2 to 3 month sideways, right, somewhere around like a 60K and all that good stuff. But what I'm trying to say is like, once we retest all-time high, there is no look back. Okay, there is no like, oh, we're going to get, you know, some sort of like a flat correction and all that good stuff, right? Because that's what most bears going to be printing over the next like a few months. They're going to be like, oh, take a look at it, we're going down to retest 15K or even potentially drop all the way down to 3K. All right, but that's not my personal analysis. That's just the herd. Okay, and we talk about it in multiple live stream, in multiple tweets, in multiple Telegram groups, chat and all that good stuff. Okay, so hopefully it makes sense, right? So keep an eye on the directional trend, right, for BTC in terms of like a Elliott wave, right? So we're looking for 1.618 extension to the upside, right, around 80K or even higher. And after that, we'll discuss, because your 1.618 extension is just a directional trend. It could even pump all the way up to 100K before pulling back down, or even pump all the way up to 150K before even cooling off. We don't know, right? But we'll just respect the directional trend. As of now, it really doesn't matter, right? Because BTC will not go 10x from here in this cycle. So the most important is like alt season. Okay, so now let's take a look at the PAX GBTC. So the PAX GBTC, as I've shown you guys in my last update, we discussed the PAX GBTC coming down to 0.888. Guess what, guys? We hit 0.888 on the dot right there. Okay, so we said the PAX GBTC, right, likely to drop 20%. So it means that BTC will pump 20%. Okay, so that was the week of I think like the week of February 12th. So literally like, let's say 3 weeks ago, right, we talked about when BTC was around like, I think 50K, something like that, right? We said we're going to be pumping 20% because the PAX GBTC broke out below the 0.618, which was our target, literally, okay, from the top, right? So I saw it breaking out to the downside, so I was confident BTC will be breaking out to the upside. So the next level of target or support for the PAX GBTC going to be 0.027. So that is another 20% breakout. Okay, if the PAX GBTC is going to drop another 18 to 20%, it means like BTC will pump 20%, assuming gold will stay the same. Okay, so another 20% breakout for BTC, right, will take us somewhere around like a 70 above all-time high, or somewhere around like a 73, right? So something to basically keep in mind within the next like a few weeks. I don't think we will do it tomorrow or even in early March, but because we could basically consolidate as we already pumped a lot, right? But who knows? So the main thing is like just stay bullish on the macro and not try to short this sucker, because if you do, you could be seeing a $20,000 monthly candle within the next like within the next few months. So just be cautious shorting this guy, right? So the next thing to talk about, it is going to be the BTC dominance. Okay, so the BTC dominance, in our last update, I was clearly saying the BTC dominance is bullish. So if we're going to get a pump on the BTC dominance, right, it means like BTC USDT will pump. Okay, we're not in a, as of now, we're not in a season, or we're not in a directional trend where when the BTC dominance pumps, right, basically BTC dumps. Okay, so we're not in that season yet. So whenever the BTC dominance pumps to the upside, it tends to basically trigger a high volatility price action for the BTC USDT. So we're still looking for a move all the way up to 57, up to 58%. Okay, so now I know most of you guys are gonna be like, oh man, the BTC dominance is pumping, so Alt won't do anything. You got to remember, we want the BTC dominance to pump. We want the BTC dominance to pump. If it doesn't pump, right, and if it drops and BTC drops, it means like Alt will get crushed. Okay, so the only way Alt could get some sort of like a room to breathe is like when the BTC dominance dumps, right, and basically BTC stays sideways or go up. Okay, so that could basically mean like a Alt will basically enjoy the dump on the BTC dominance, right? So it looks really good. I'm not sure, right, if next month, right, we're going to get a pullback right here, right, if for let's say for the month of February, get a pullback and then pump later on. Okay, so that is possible. Regardless of what we get, whether the BTC dominance goes up or goes down, it is bullish for Alt, right? Why? You're gonna be like, why would it be bullish for Alt when the BTC dominance goes up? Okay, the reason why I'm saying it is like, if the BTC dominance goes up, right, it means BTC will break out above all-time high. And once BTC breaks out above all-time high, that's when we're going to see the craziest pumps, right, on Alt. And I said it multiple times. If you've been following me long enough, I said it during the bear market, right? Don't listen basically to the herd saying like this coin will 100x and all that good stuff. Most of these coins, the top 100 won't go anywhere in terms of like 100x, right? Until basically BTC breaks out above all-time high. And now you can see like we're near all-time high and Alt are starting to break out. That's why I was saying buy Alt 3 months before the halving. Basically, in Q4 2023, I was saying clearly buy Alt in Q4 2023, right? October, November, December, right? And take a look at it. Most of these Alt already found their bottom in October, actually October, November, that's when they found their bottom. Okay, they already got a big move between October and December and consolidated a little bit in January, and now they basically pushing to the upside, right? And you might be saying like, give me an example, right? Let's take a look at Link. Okay, so Link 15-month consolidation right here. Breakout started in September. We broke out out of the range of consolidation after 15 months in October. Okay, so consolidated, got the peak in right there in December and pulled back down in January, and now it is pushing to the upside. It is still super bullish, right? It is just moving slow, but it is extremely bullish and could give us a 100% to 200% move over the next like a few months just to break out above all-time high, right? So hopefully it makes sense, right? So if you go back to the BTC dominance, so still, okay, we could still be pushing up to 57 to 58% over the next like a few months, right? If we get a dump in March, great. It means like Alt will basically be pushing to the upside a lot, unless we get a big pullback in BTC and the BTC dominance at the same time pulls back down. Sometimes you get it like that too, right? But it is bullish. Whenever you see BTC dumps, right, and the BTC dominance at the same time dumping, it is actually bullish. Okay, you just have to be patient for the you just have to be patient for the for the volatility to be to clear, right? And after that, you could be looking for another move to the upside and all that good stuff, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at the USDT dominance. So the USDT dominance, we nailed it also. Okay, as we said, support right here just about like a 4.6, 4.8. If we break it, it could be coming down to like a 3.8%. So it is clearly, okay, 99% in a downtrend. I don't see any bullish reversal yet to the on the macro basis. I'm not talking about like a 1 week upside breakout and all that good stuff. I'm talking about like a 6 to a 12-month reversal. So I don't see it yet. Okay, this guy could be coming down all the way down to like under 3%, but we will see as we hit our target already below it, 4.6, 4.8. We'll see if we're going to hit the next downside target. I'm not trading it, I'm just following it to basically get a higher confidence level regarding the BTC and altcoin overall directional trend, but not trading. I'm not trading the USDT dominance, right? So, or the BTC dominance, right? So total market cap, total 2, as we discussed, right? We talk about like the accumulation phase, right? Most of you guys only look at alt individually, but if you take a look at total 2, you can see like, we started the breakout right here, exactly as I said, the last quarter of 2023 going to be the breakout or the final accumulation range for alt, not BTC. Remember, BTC accumulation was the last quarter of 2022. We said it multiple times, right? BTC and alt, they got a 12-month lagging, meaning like BTC will get the job done 12 months later, right? Altcoin will follow the trend. Okay, we studied the market and we were ready for it. We discussed it. We said, guys, take a look at it right here. The bottom was in December 2018, and we bottom again in 2018. All we did for 12 to a 16 month was like just to move sideways. Take a look at it right here, what alt did again. Repeat the same thing for 18 months. They just moved sideways. 16 months, right? The total 2 just moved sideways. Okay, so we were ready for the 18 to 16 month, consolidation period, and we didn't want to basically get in too early and basically be, most people, if they get in too early, they be panicking on a 10%, 15% drop. So what I said was like in our members video, I said, don't do anything. Okay, be 75% BTC at the bottom right here, right? 25% alt, right? And once we hit Q4 2023, go like a 50-50, right? And once BTC breaks out above all-time high or even near all-time high, when we get like a 90% confidence level, BTC is going to break out all-time high, go like a 75% alt, 25% BTC, stuff like that, okay? Depending on how you like it. But you don't want to be all in BTC when we near all-time high, because yes, you're still going to make some profits, but you could be FOMOing on alt after they pump like a 50x, 100x. Some of these alt will go 1000x, 10,000x. I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know that, but you don't know which one will do it. You just want to position yourself in time. Remember, this one was a position in time. We weren't looking for the absolute bottom, okay? We were just lucky, I could say like lucky, to get most of these alt at the bottom, like our weave, like $4, right? DOT $4, ICP $3 to $4, right? Filecoin $3 to $4, and many other coins we got them like at the dead bottom, okay? Nearly like within 3 to 5% of the before they close above the 3D 221 EMA back in October 2023. That was like 5 months ago, okay, which is not a long time ago. So going back to the total 2, 1 trillion, we just have to clear 1.5 trillion right here, and then after that, definitely guys, we could be seeing like a 3 trillion, okay, 4 trillion market cap on the total 2 within the next like a few months. So as I said also regarding BTC, Bear is going to be coming out and say alt will dump, all of them will die, they're going to print this pattern. Good luck with that, okay? Good luck with that, okay? You could have done the same thing back in 2020 and draw a pattern like that, a W, X, and Y. And this pattern was even more feasible because it was a clear flat correction right there, okay? It was a clear flat correction, okay? It was a clear flat correction right there, and anyone basically could have basically said this guy is going to dump down to these lows. It didn't, okay? So if you see any bears, right, starting to develop these type of ideas, just know like you already heard it from Send Crypto, and the probability is not that high, so there's no need to be even thinking about like dropping these, dropping down to these lows and all that good stuff, right? So already 25 minutes, right? So the total, let's take a look at orders, right? Orders just about like 260 billion. So the orders is super cheap, okay? So and orders could basically definitely break out up to like a 1 trillion within the next like a few months, right? So it looks super juicy, right? So in our last bull market, we clearly printed a 5-way structure, but as of now we only got one wave. Wave 1, we in wave 3, and could get wave 3 all the way up to 1 trillion, right, before even pulling back down. So something to basically keep in mind within the next like a few months, right? So now let's take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, I gave you guys the Ethereum macro directional trend, a breakout above 2150. You got 2850 to 3150. After that, you got a temporary price resistance around like a 3500, because in terms of fibs, right here you got 0.786 on the log scale. So that's what we just hit, 0.888. It is going to be around like a 4k, but once again, it is in a bull market, so just have to sit tight. No need to be doing any in and out, because we're looking for potentially some much higher prices once we clear the all-time high and all that good stuff, right? We already discussed it in our premium group. We were ready for Ether a long time ago. As soon as we started to see BTC staying bullish, right, we said, okay guys, no need to be even waiting for like a $1,000. Just accumulate right here 50%, or even up to $2,000, because the probability for dropping lower is much lower right now. So no need to be looking for like a $300, $200 Ether and all that good stuff, right? So just need to break out above 5k, and we could be going above like a 10k, 12k and all that good stuff. So I think I got the job done, right, under 27 minutes. So let me take a look at the chat room to see if you guys got any question. I only got 3 more minutes, guys. So so we got Quiet cooking some kitchen in cooking some ADA in the kitchen. We got Mark, thanks a lot for tuning in. Tails only shows up when market is pumping. We got hash rate starting 87, ending 84 in the house. Thanks a lot for tuning in. So a quiet cook says like a couple of my buddies say crypto is about to crash. I mean, you just have to let people say whatever they want to say. Okay, so you cannot basically stop people from expressing their own opinion. If they think crypto is about to crash, just say, okay, understand the 4-year cycle. That's the most important. When BTC was at 16k, if you've been watching my channel, at least I was telling you guys, don't listen to the bears, right? You already got a 5-way structure in a potential $1 trillion asset, okay? You don't want to basically be looking for another 50% drop, because if another 50% drop for BTC back then would have taken BTC somewhere around like 100, let's see, probably like 250 billion, something like that, and market cap would have dropped down to like, I think, let's see, total market cap right there would have dropped down to like a 350 billion, right, under 400 billion basically. So, and I didn't think, right, total market cap was going to drop down to these lows, because most people only analyze BTC, not the total market cap, right? So it is very important to start like to analyze total market cap, because it can make a big difference on the way you analyze the market, right? You take a look at the total market cap. It was a clear retest of the previous high, and I expressed it a lot, okay, in my premium group, and I said you can see like we broke out above all-time high and then we just came back down to retest it. Even though BTC broke out below its all-time high, its previous all-time high of 20k down to like a 15k, the total market cap did not drop below the previous all-time high, right? Not even like a 2%, right? So we just hit like, let's see, 720 billion, and we picked around like the high was like a 760 billion, give or take, right? So not even like a 1 to 2% and all that good stuff. So basically, it is very important to know these little details, because once we hit like 7 trillion, 8 trillion, some newbies, right? Some newbies will be coming out and saying like we're going to 100 trillion and all that good stuff. And if you fall for it, you're going to miss the next bear market. And if you miss the next bear market, you're likely going to miss the next bull run. Okay, so just like most of these bears, right? They're missing this bull market. They're most likely going to miss the next bear market, because by the time they flip bullish, right, market is already topping out. Okay. So I think that is it. We got 30 minutes of a live stream, so I think that's good enough. Alt BTC, some of them they're still red on a monthly basis, but they're most likely going to pick up the slack over the next like a few months. Okay, BNB, quarterly breakout, monthly breakout, and all that good stuff. So a big breakout on a quarterly basis just broke the range. Most likely going to be staying bullish for the next like a 4 to 6 quarters. Uni on a monthly basis and quarterly basis against BTC is still within the same range, so hasn't yet broken out. But in USD, you can see like just like a link, right? 15 to 18 month consolidation just broke out to the upside, and we basically got in link right here at the bottom just by like a $4, guys. $4, right, back in October, just like our weave, right? Let's take a look at our weave. It's around $27, but take a look at it, guys. Our weave, we got in right here at the bottom, $4 to $5 at the very bottom, and you can see like, as of now, it is up nearly 600-700%, guys, in like a 5 month, right? So Dogecoin, we discussed it, guys. Buy at 5 cents, 7 cents. We said it like over 12 months ago. We said Dogecoin is literally, has literally bottom. Okay, so no need to be waiting. We talked about it like over 12 months ago, and now it is about to close above the monthly 21 EMA. And if you know the history of Dogecoin, right? Whenever BTC breaks out above all-time high, Dogecoin will basically go ballistic, right? So Filecoin, even though I don't think Filecoin will go anywhere around like an all-time high, we still got in around like a $2 to $3 at the very bottom. And Filecoin, right, just like Dogecoin also, right, broke out to the upside back in January 2023. We said get out right here and reaccumulate at the bottom. So it is a double move. So if you got in around like a $3 and you sold at $9 and you got back in right here, you already triple your position. So you don't need to be waiting for all-time high. Even $40 up to $80 range is a great sell area. Alright, so I'm just going to cut it short, guys. So make sure to check out the premium group, link in the description if you want to join the premium group. We got 50% discount for the halving, so a halving discount and all that good stuff, okay? Also check out the Telegram public group, link in the description. Alright, guys, thanks a lot for watching.